So
we just want to
boys,
apologise to all our viewers. We had a few technical difficulties here at VAR On Demand. We gave Carmen a mic and he severely effed that up. So we've confiscated the mic off him.
Unusual for Carmen, isn't it?
Try to get him involved, and the gods spoke against it. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, what we were saying was,
how much I hate the media, how much they make me sick of all these fake stories and trash, rubbish, utter bullcrap. If I can say, stop making up rumours that aren't there.
That's true.
They aren't there.
This is like the Italian media, the English media. You know what they do for the soccer?
Your favourite's the Daily Mail or something, isn't it?
So I like to take the absolute piss out of the Daily Mail articles. I hammer them.
Yeah, no, they're crap too.
Right? And then they want me to be a top fan.
No.
I don't want to be a fan. Stick your top fan up your ass.
Up your ass,
You and your shit articles, mate.
All right. All right, man.
All right, mate.
Stick them up your ass, mate.
Hey, stick them up your ass, bro.
All right, bro.
Cheech.
Cheers, hey. Hey, Cheech. Hey, peckerhead. All right?
But honestly, I understand it's silly season with trade talk and trade rumours, but give me some substance. Give me something that there is not just absolute rubbish rumours. When you got the captain of the Port Adelaide Footy Club, the rubbish club that it is, linked to Ollie Wines, linked to Carlton, or that was never going to happen ever.
Destination Club, apparently.
Eventually, yeah. Papley Martin's still not done.
That won't get done. I don't think it's going to get done.
I hope it doesn't.
You reckon?
Because all my Carlton mates, all the Carlton supporters are getting all excited.
Top 8.
We're a destination club. We're going to finish higher than you, higher than them. You're not finishing higher than the Crows. Because I think we're on the comeback trail, Ned. I think we're on the comeback trail. Matty Nick's steering the ship. I think we're on the comeback trail. Cleaning out the dead wood. Keith, he reckons if he doesn't get done, his manager, that he's not playing for the Crows. We don't want you to play for the Crows anymore. You don't want to represent South Australia with the greatest colours and the best jumper in the league. Don't play for us. Get out.
Fire up.
Go to the Bulldogs. Go to wherever you're touring for 4 years and you're 38.
6 days ago.
Mamma mia.
6 days ago, they were in shambles.
Not anymore. Matty Nicks has taken control. Taking control. Birdman, gone. Camporelli, gone. Thanks very much. See you later. We're on a new street now, the LA Footy Club. A new street.
Phil Smythe must have done well with that panel, mate. Him and Podsy.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, Phil Smythe.
Wow.
What? What's wrong, Ned? What's wrong?
The thing that got me the most is the best Guernsey. You wear a box of Fruit Loops.
Excuse me.
And it's the worst Guernsey in the world.
Excuse me. Those colours represent the state that you were born in. The South Australian colours. So
have some pride.
So don't
South
tell me
Aussie
that.
with Cozzy, mate, all right?
Have some pride.
South Aussie with Cozzy.
All right, mate, all right.
All right, mate.
All right, mate.
Don't piss me off anymore, bro.
Mate, I'll kickbox you, all right?
Talk shit, get hit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but the media.
No, the money box opener, here. Right here, the money box opener.
Matt Nix hasn't been there for a day. He's already saved the place, you reckon?
Give us 6 months.
Get rid of him. Piss him off. The only thing he's steering is the Titanic.
Oh, no. Kevin Monteleone, great head for Radio Sammy.
Love you too, Andy Orff. Love you too, brother. Hey, Kev, just so we get a bit of understanding who Kevin Monteleone is. He is the boss and the owner of La Vida Cafe.
La Vida.
Oh, nice.
All right, you would know that place, Ned? You've been through Grange Road, mate? La Vida Cafe?
Are we already starting with the plugs?
No, I'm just saying.
Speaking of plugs, Spuds, if you're watching there, Solar Sean, mate. You need some panels cleaned? Speak to the boys.
Go and have a petit pasta down at La Vida and you won't regret it, all right?
Where is it, though?
Grange Road.
Grange Road. No, we'll go eat there.
Do you know what? Let's lock in. Why don't we go Sunday lunch?
Okay.
Sunday lunch, Kev.
Sunday lunch.
I'm
see you all there.
Sunday lunch, Kev. Book us table for 4.
Kev, don't wait for us because these guys won't rock up. I'll be there.
Me and George will be there.
All right. Oh, yeah, we got Johnny Atkinson.
Yes. What did he say?
Young Atco has put in a question, and I'm guessing this is towards you, Sammy, but should the Crows send Keith to the pre-season draft to send a message to the clubs for future drafts?
100%, categorically 100%. Send it to the pre-season draft. It's about time the Crows take their stance, John. They pull their stance. They don't let it get walked over. They don't get bent over dry. They go right down the middle. You don't want to play for us? We're not going to give you up for nothing like we always do with Dangerfield and Dean Gore and everything else. We'll send you to the draft. Go play for the Gold Coast Suns. Get belted by 80 points every second week and be done with it. A fourth round ain't enough for Keith. If the Bulldogs want to insult us, if you want to offer a guy a 4-year deal, 500 plus, whatever it is for a 28-year-old, he's worth more than a fourth round pick. End of story. Take your stance, John, and the Crows are doing it. And apparently his manager reckons that he doesn't want to play for the Crows. 100% he'll go to the draft. Okay, go to the draft then.
Get rid of him.
See you later.
Absolutely.
Go play cricket again.
Do you reckon the manager's trying to call their bluff?
Probably.
It's going to backfire,
Probably.
isn't it?
I hope it does. I hope he ends up I hope he ends up at the Gold Coast. I hope.
Keith deal done. The Crows receive pick 45 and future second.
Done.
Thank you very much. Future second.
That's what John Atco just right.
Yeah, probably.
He's normally pretty reliable. He's hot on the buzzer with the social media.
Is
Johnny
he?
Atco.
We'll have
Good.
a
I'm glad. Good. Future second round. Happy. Done. Fair result.
There we
Means
go.
nothing, man.
Sorry?
Future second round means nothing.
What happened
The
with
box of chockies.
Hey, mate, I want to be talking about trades because I reckon you got absolutely screwed this week with your trades.
Who?
Screwed.
Dougal
We
Howard.
lost.
Dougal.
Who?
Not at all.
Big Paddy Ryder.
You're happy with that?
Yeah.
So the rest of the Port Adelaide community, the rest of the Port Adelaide fan base,
No.
the rest of the 15,000 members that they got are losing it.
Do we want
Is that combined?
spewing?
Is that two clubs combined, or is it one club?
Two clubs.
Two clubs, one badge, or two clubs, two badges?
Are we going to talk about the badge or the Dougal Howard trade? What do you want
We'll go Dougal. We'll go
Dougal
Dougal.
Howard trade.
Okay.
Go for it.
Go.
Sorry.
Go.
Members blowing up about this. To the members, this is the worst trade Port Adelaide has done in the history of trades.
Really?
Thoughts? I don't think it's the worst trade. I think Dougal Howard why does Dougal Howard want to go to St Kilda? It's obviously not because Port's a bad club, because he's the only person that really wants to go.
Money.
Does he want to go for money, do you think?
100%.
Well, it was Is he from Victoria? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
With
He's
a
one of
name
your
like
players.
with a name like Dougal, it wouldn't surprise me. if he's
anyone
from,
that
like, the
requests
country somewhere.
If
Country
anyone
Victoria.
requests a trade to St Kilda, you've got to question them in the first place.
What, Bradley Hill? They're becoming
Yeah.
a good... Some good players have gone there.
No. They're shuffling cards. They're shuffling cards. Jack Stephen goes, Bradley Hill comes in. There's no difference, right? Jack Stephen's actually a better player.
Jack Stevens.
Jack Stephen.
I think he's had about 10 bowls of pasta too much. Have you seen that guy lately?
He's the
packed
best
it on.
player. He's the best player. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Doesn't matter what he looks like.
best player. I think he went to Geelong for pick 52 or pick 58.
He's still their best player. He's their best player by far.
They're going to
Regardless.
get him into shape.
We do a
Geelong
Higley.
are-
And then they've
Geelong
just
are gonna whip him into shape.
and St Kilda have lost Bruce, who's their best key forward. Now, like all they're doing is shuffling the deck.
For nothing again.
Like St Kilda are still going to finish 14th, regardless of what they've done this off-season. They've done nothing. They've only shuffled the deck because they've lost good players, and the players they've lost are, I think, better than the ones they've brought in. Now, Dougal Howard, did he leave because of he's disgruntled because he missed out in a few games of Port this year? Do you think?
I think he was annoyed by that.
Yeah. Now let's think about it. You got two types of people in this world, Sammy. Okay, and it's the way they respond to challenges. You either rise above the challenge or you get beaten by that challenge. Is Dougal Howard a bit of a wuss? Is he leaving because he's unhappy because he didn't get played a few games?
I would ragdoll him. All right.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you probably would. You're massive. but honestly, if he's
Nah.
like that and he wants to leave
I
because he's
reckon a
disgruntled
little
because he
bit.
missed a few
No,
games,
I reckon a little bit of a wuss. But when you're playing pretty good footy and your coach has said you're a future leader of the club, this, that and the other, and let's be honest, when he got dropped, just like Scotty Lycett, hard done by, and he probably got annoyed and pissed off. Same as what Eddie Betts, from what I've been told, he once he got dropped, he actually went to Carlton requesting to trade them.
Exactly.
Get me back home.
now
Because he spat the dummy because he
Now,
got
these
dropped.
types of
That's what I've been
people-
told this week. Whether it's true, I don't know. There's a lot of shit flying around with
Yeah.
Eddie Betts' story. and
regardless,
everything else.
these types of people, Sammy, if that's what they want, then you get rid of them. That's what I think. Any club that has a player that doesn't want to respond to a challenge, if you're being told that you're a future leader of the club, and then you go, I got dropped, I want to request a trade.
Yeah.
You're not a future leader of any club.
Yeah, I agree.
Nah, not a leader like that.
You're in it.
A key position
You're
player
taking the piss.
swapping it for a draft pick, young key position player, they don't grow on trees.
They don't. But
And
who
for-
knows?
and for- yeah,
he hasn't
well-
proven himself as a really good player yet.
If they were to keep him though, would he be disruptive to the young boys?
Well,
Would he be a
my
bad egg?
thoughts is Port are clearing their excess defenders. They don't need any more defenders. Port have got enough defenders. They've trimmed the fat. Unfortunately, got rid of Matt Broadbent. Well done, Matty, on a great career.
Yeah, Bronxy.
Dougal Howard again, and basically it's because they got no room back there. They got rid of Pittard last year because they got enough rebounding half-backs.
Enough
I think Port, ball. They don't want Ryder.
Pittard the Human Torch.
Yeah.
That's what I call
that and obviously Ryder, he's past his day by Port's coaching thoughts by the sounds of things, so he's gone. So I think it's just like the Crows. They're losing players.
Well, actually, on the Crows, can I just say, Eddie Betts, congratulations, and I want to thank you for all the wonderful memories that you gave me live at the Adelaide Oval, because he lit that crowd up more than I can even remember.
Definitely a crowd.
Unbelievable, and
now
he gave
Crows
us.
Got nothing else.
Thanks very much. Thanks for your time.
You missed it.
You're done though, unfortunately. In my view, you're going to go to Carlton, probably take a young kid's spot. Not sure where they're going. If it wasn't for the Teague love affair with Betts, because they're best mates.
We played his best footy under Teague, he said.
Yeah, but 3 years ago.
That's all right.
If Betts was still young, the move makes sense. But where Carlton's going...
I've just got a feeling he's going to do some crazy shit.
He will do some crazy shit. He will, but he was still doing that for the Crows, George. He will.
Yeah,
but he
I
won't
think
do it consistently. He's not going to be there consistently anymore.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. Anyway.
But he's 32, right?
Yeah, I don't know where Carlton are going with this. Carlton are in the premiership window. They're a developing team. You want to build younger players, that mid-20s age around these boys that are coming through.
Yeah, I can't work it out.
But is it experience to help the younger boys?
I don't know. I reckon they're just bringing him in just to get more people to the game.
Yeah, he gets bums on seats.
Yeah.
The flair is what sells.
It is the Teague and Eddie Betts love affair.
Yeah.
Anybody else coaching that team, he does not go to Carlton.
Oh, there's no reason to watch the Crows anymore, is there? Well, the rest of the team's
Why do you say that?
I don't watch it.
What about the big fog at centre half forward taking plucks, clunking it from everywhere? Huh?
You watch Fogg get absolutely mauled by second defender. He'll probably get second defender, he'll get mauled. Give him fourth defender, he'll kick fourth.
At this rate, he'll be on the third defender because no one wants JJ. He'll be lining up the fourth forward and us.
You know what? Bring him over.
He changed your mind.
Bring him over.
You want him now?
Hang on. Bring him over for $50,000 a year. Bag your 50, 60 goals. That's it. Bag your 50. We're not going to get anyone else, really.
Proof's in the pudding. He'll kick 50 goals.
Yeah, he'll kick 50 goals.
I'd take him.
50 more goals than what we need.
Take
you guys can pay him whatever you owe him, and then we can just pay him an extra $50,000.
He's a really funny one for me. A really funny one.
What if he comes in and puts a good pre-season?
It's not about the pre-season for him.
No?
It's up here. He's shown it right in front of me with a guy when he wants to play aggressive footy. He's a dangerous forward. The guy's kicked goals. He knows how to play. But he just can't do it consistently. And I don't know why. When he got dropped, he came back. That game against Melbourne, I think in Darwin and a couple other games. Until he got injured.
Johnny Munker, JJ to Geelong.
Yeah, that was the rumour, but it's been shut down apparently. Jenkins.
Oh.
That's through Dangerfield, Johnny Munker.
I was like, hang on a sec.
Yeah,
I'd like Jenkins to Port personally.
Hey?
Huh?
I'd like a big forward that guarantees 2 goals a game.
Well, they're
Charlie
saying
Dixon doesn't do it.
They actually mentioned it on the Rush Hour, the second show to the one Aussie and 3 Brickies.
Yeah.
That Louis mentioned it. He said, "Would it be strange if JJ ends up at Port?"
Well, that's Port's problem.
And it wouldn't be strange, would it? I mean, we got Big Billy Frampton, the Crows, for a bag of chips.
Big Frank.
For a bag of chips.
And a washing machine.
Oh, Butterhead's Frampton.
Maybe a little Toyota Camry.
Oh, Butterhead's there.
Butterfingers.
What other trades happening? What else has been happening?
Patent to the
For
Hawks.
nothing again. Clarko's done it again.
Let me tell you, he is going to be phenomenal this year.
Did you watch his highlights that AFL posted?
He's a freak.
No.
He's a freak.
Was that unreal?
He's a freak,
But
man.
you know what? Everyone that goes to Hawthorn, they get him right. They get their bodies right. And he's going to decimate. And he's a big.
Can you tell me how they do this? How do they do it?
Do you know how they do it? Because Clarko's a mastermind.
No, but how do they get him for nothing?
He's the Da Vinci Code.
Who else they got?
It's not they're scared of...
It's been really, really good.
Or Scully. I think they got him for nothing.
He's gone now anyway, isn't he?
What's
No,
his name?
he's at Hawks.
Burgoyne?
Oh, is he a Hawk still?
Burgoyne for nothing.
Burgoyne, yeah. Burgoyne.
Frawley for nothing. Henderson for nothing. Look at what they made Henderson in.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
That's
I
unreal.
still cannot believe that Henderson is that good now.
He was
Because
so
he,
bad.
in my mind, is still garbage.
Really turned the corner there.
Chab, what about Wingard?
But do you know what the thing is, though? I think he just seems to get players and he just puts them in a position. He just tells them, you can't kick, you just hand pass, or just something very simple that the players can break down in their mind, and then off they go.
Hang on.
What about
Who's
Wingard?
Johnny's just gone, Alex Keefe to Bulldogs, deal done.
Yeah, we know this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, Johnny Maker. We mentioned this earlier in the show. Is he tuning in?
Johnny, you tuning in or you tuning out? Which
In
one
or
is
out?
it?
Johnny Atco already broke this news, Johnny Maker. The other Johnny.
So the Johnnies, the 6s and 7s at the back.
I thought you were ride or die, man. Early in.
Oh, yeah.
Part of the viewage.
Part of the viewage.
All right, what's the other trades we got going on, boys?
Bruce from St Kilda to Western Bulldogs. Wow.
For nothing.
I thought, again, see, we mentioned it earlier, but for nothing. And I thought Bruce is one of their, their marquee players that they build their whole brand around.
I don't like him.
Don't you?
At all.
Why not?
He can't kick for goal. If you're a full forward and you have a shit set shot, I don't know what you're doing at full forward.
Yeah.
He's no Fraser Gehrig.
He ain't. He's no G train.
don't most of them have a shit set shot these days?
A lot of them do.
Let's be real. It's not like back in the days.
Yeah, but if you're a full forward, you need to be able to kick straight.
Regardless, that is a steal for Western Bulldogs. That will make them better, I think.
But where's he going to fit? They got Shaki up there as a tall. Who else is their other tall? They got anyone else?
Shaki's slow though, isn't he? Isn't Bruce a bit quicker?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I like the Bulldogs, and I hope he does well there. I
I've
like
always had a
Bruce,
soft spot
and I
for
don't
him.
really like St Kilda.
Nah.
I just don't like the way they go about it.
Yeah.
I just don't like Goddard.
Is
Don't say that to Eric Banner, who
is
got help on
Papley and
your
Martin? Is Papley and Martin going to get done
I don't think it's going to get done.
to the Blues? None
I
of
don't
it.
think it's going to get done because I think Sydney were waiting on Danaher to come through and then to get rid of.
Well, that's
Buckley,
finished.
isn't
That's done. Apparently, that's not going to happen.
I heard about that.
Zach Jones
Now-
to Saints, still done.
Wow. The Saints have had the trade period from hell. They've had one of the trade periods of the last decade.
Well, boys, we've got 9 minutes left
What?
of the trade deadline, so it's going
As
to maybe
what?
go off
Like
right
they've
now.
done well or done poorly?
Done unbelievably well.
But they've lost Bruce and Stephen, their best two players.
No. Stephen won't play good footy anymore.
As
How
soon as
old
Stephen stopped playing, they just lost every game and they sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's literally.
Anchor.
They've all said how
He was
everyone has said how well St Kilda have done. Draft picks,
I reckon
everything. They've done really
I
well.
reckon they're going to finish 14th again.
When do they actually pick the draft picks? When's the draft?
Oh, I think a couple of weeks, I'd
Is
imagine,
that-
the draft.
November? Oh, it's
Once the
probably-
trade period's finished and everything else.
Yeah, well, there's 9 minutes to go.
Zach Jones to say that's a good pick.
Oh, not
Hey,
even 6 minutes to go.
What did they give up, Johnny Maker? Can you give us some news? What did they give up for Zachy Jones?
Off the trade topic, did you boys see they're bringing up the Essendon's saga again?
That's what I was about to bring.
Wow.
So, how crazy
Wow.
is
So,
that?
so the what was it, TB500 or whatever they had, the peptide that they were using
Yep.
wasn't on the ASADA list, and they used it, but they didn't check. Apparently, it was on the WADA list, so the World Doping Association. Now, you'd want to check both before you start doing anything.
Yeah, correct.
This is unbelievable. They haven't checked it, man.
It's actually is it actually not
How's this
one
got passed?
post?
But- no,
this
but
is
Dane-
still going, and
no,
it could
yeah.
possibly be.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Just leave it. Leave them. Leave the guys
It's
alone.
gotta be
It's
done.
done. They've ruined lives. You know.
But they said it's all over. I think they said apparently they're wrong or whatever. It's
Mate,
it's,
you
but
know what
they're
media-
still illegal. Apparently, I've been told.
You know what the media's like.
Yeah.
But you know what? There's always compounds coming out. You can go to a compound pharmacy now, and you can go, I want something like that, and it won't test. It won't come up the same. So you can, That's how all these big time athletes beat everything.
You'd know because you support cycling.
Yeah, correct. Dan Butler to the Saints as well.
Damn, Butler to
Are the Saints moving or are the Saints moving?
Tom Cutler joins the Dons for pick 72.
Jay Cutler.
Yeah, they said that was going to happen.
Jay Cutler, Tom Cutler. And a future third rounder. The Lions have also sent pick 64 to the Bombers.
Fair enough.
I can't wait to watch Saints just finish 14th again. They will, man. None of these players are really, really good.
Where are the Crows going to finish?
And the two
Ed?
players they've lost are really, really good. Where will the Crows finish? 11th?
I was going to say 10th.
I think we make the 8.
What, just 8?
And this isn't like that. This isn't with this.
I reckon.
I think we make the 8.
If
That
Nick- if
is
Nick-
literally with this.
No, it's not. It's not. I'm telling you.
Can't sell me into that, you idiot.
I don't want to sell anything to you. I'm not here to sell shit to you. I'm giving you my opinion. I think the Crows finish in the 8. Here it is. What day are we? 16th of October. I think the Crows finish in the 8.
Fair enough. That's his opinion.
Bottom-
You're
bottom.
entitled to it.
Right, thank you.
That's literally just like any supporter saying, oh yeah, St Kilda are going to finish in the 8. Yep.
They may very well.
Well, you never know. They might have a cracky year.
Crows aren't going to make the 8, man.
I don't think Port are either.
I think we'll finish higher than Port.
I don't think Port will either. But Crows aren't, man. Crows aren't finishing the 8th. You live in a
Nah,
dream
fair
world.
I don't have him
No
in the
problem.
8. I don't
You
have
live in
him
a dream world,
That's
man.
fine. That's fine.
Okay.
No problems.
Yeah,
no
another
problems
season.
at all.
I just think the top
Performance.
2 teams next year will be Tigers and West Coast. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, I think so too.
And then you have Brizzy and Collingwood, and then you.
But it doesn't matter.
I don't reckon-
It doesn't really because they're just.
Well, it doesn't
What about-
matter.
What about GWS?
Nah.
Nah.
They're
coming back
done.
up?
I reckon they're
They're
done.
finished.
Nah, not done. Not
Nah,
done.
I don't think they're going to be.
Brisbane will
great.
be there again, won't they? I don't think they're going to have as good a year.
They
I
won't
don't
have
think
a
they'll be
good-
top
I'll-
2.
No.
Brisbane.
I
No,
don't
they had
think-
a
they'll
good
top
draw
4.
last year. They had a
Really
good draw
good
last.
draw.
They're not going to have a good draw this year.
That's the thing. No, I don't think they'll be with
I'm
them.
just
They'll be top 8 though.
Just
They'll be
refreshing,
7.
boys,
Yeah.
because there's only like 3 minutes left in the draft right now. So they're just saying talks are still ongoing over Danaher.
Oh,
So between
really late.
Essendon and Sydney,
GTB
So
swing.
what's Sydney putting up? So what's the Bombers putting up? And
I
what
think
was
pick 5 Sydney were going to offer. Bombers want 2 first rounders for a guy who's played about 3 games in 2 years.
So the Bombers are being delirious right now.
Delirious. I think pick 5 you go home and,
And
say
do you know
thanks
what? He'll
Sydney.
probably go to Sydney.
Thanks Essendon, sorry.
Pick 5 for Danaher.
That was the rumour.
What?
And they want pick 5.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Take it.
100%.
Take it.
Jones deal pick 32 and second round pick, something like that.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Pick 56 for Dan Butler.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon of the appointment of the Crows coach? Obviously, that's probably the biggest news out of
Yeah, well, that's,
Well,
I haven't got into that
I
yet.
heard him speak on Triple M, and he's more about the relationships and the culture,
Yeah.
which is where a lot of clubs are heading. Well, a few weeks ago, we talked about that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Adelaide boy seems pretty positive, so good luck to him, man. Good luck to him.
Yeah, I know-
It'd be
I know-
interesting to see
Good
what brand
fit.
of, it'd be
Good
interesting
fit.
to see what brand of footy he's going to bring, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing, you know. Crows got a lot of inside players. Is that what it is?
A lot of inside
A lot of
bits.
inside players.
Too many.
Too many.
For me.
How he's going to structure that, I don't know, but
It's interesting to see the coaching selection panel that they identified and then
Yeah.
the coach they've gone for because
Yeah.
they went for the. I know we spoke about is it Smythe? Is it?
Yep.
That came in as a 4-time Olympian, nothing to do with footy, but
Yeah.
he's obviously gone for someone who thinks that can develop a winning culture.
Yeah.
And obviously,
unanimous, apparently.
and
I know nothing about his background in terms of football and how he wants to move the ball, but obviously they're going for that Luke Beveridge type of coach. That's what they put out there. That's what they want.
Yep.
And it looked, and we said it. Burnsy didn't look like that bloke,
Nah.
and he just looked like a bloke that's been continually rejected. And I think Nix is the answer, is the right decision. And obviously another Port Adelaide ex coach, which is just the breeding ground for good coaches,
Yeah.
as once again proven.
Well, hopefully he takes nothing from Hinkley. 0.
Once again being proven. Port Adelaide, the breeding ground for coaches.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
if he's
man.
anything like Phil Walsh, rest in peace, I'm very happy. For
What a
me, it
coach.
looks. I'm really happy. I'm happy. I don't know what he's going to bring me, what he's going to give us supporters, what the game style's going to be.
Yeah.
But I can tell he's got mongrel, and I'm crying for mongrel. I'm crying.
where did he play?
How can you tell that?
Where did he play? Sydney.
Just from the bald scone, the eyes,
Look at his bald
the
head.
eyes that he's got, bit of a stubble.
Bit of
He
passion.
just looks. He just looks. And
passion.
he looks like if he doesn't get what he expects, heads are gonna roll. And that's what I've always wanted. I don't want guy to pat him on the back. Well done, sweetheart. I don't want any of that.
What do you
I
think,
need-
Medley? Here? What
I'm
do you
thinking.
think?
I've
what's going
found
on?
something
Together
about
about-
Sammy. Just Sammy and himself in particular.
Yeah.
He judges a lot of things by looks.
Yep.
He's judged.
He's judged us by looks
He's
tonight.
judged Stephen tonight. Jack Stephen on his looks. He's judged the coach on
No,
his
no,
looks.
I haven't judged.
Do you actually know anything? Do you know anything? All you do is judge things
lot of
with the
people
way
think-
they look.
You
A lot of people
judgmental wog. You
Very-
typical wog.
very
for Fulham.
judgmental.
You bloody
You
fruit.
don't have a lot of substance to some of your stuff.
For a start, I never judged Jack Stephen on his appearance. I
You
just
did.
said to you
You
right
said
now.
he carries too much weight.
Right now, he's carrying way too much weight.
Yeah.
He's always carried a little bit of weight. Just like who's the bloke that plays for the Kangaroos and he's just a country footballer? What's his name?
Who's Spud Ferrito?
And Lance Whitnell. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter if
play
they carry a bit of
Well,
weight.
that's what I told you. Look like in the chat.
If they're a gun, they're a gun.
Carlton. Lance
Nah, I'm happy. I'm happy.
So good selection.
We'll see. Tom will tell.
As long as
Like
they don't do
anything.
no camps with no mind games, I reckon they'll be alright.
Safe to say that's done.
Oh, JJ Geelong is done.
Oh wow!
Josh Jenkins is cat.
Do you know what, JJ? Good riddance, you wanker.
Even more reason to hate that shit club.
Wait, where's he going? Where's he going?
Geelong. With his mate Danger.
Why? What is he going to do at Geelong?
I don't know. Partner of Tomahawk.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's he going to play second fiddle to Tomahawk? He's already big and crap as it is.
No, I love
Sam, Mitch Nicholson wants to know when you're getting a fruit and veg store. Yes, Mitchie.
His family's probably already got 6.
Mitchie will let you know, but it's probably going to be somewhere in Fulham. There's a few vacant plots there of land.
Is he after a job?
Do you want a job?
Does he drive a truck? Maybe he can go to the markets for me early in the morning.
He's a forklift driver. Oh shit!
What have you done?
Oh,
Oh
God.
fuck! To roll up here, sorry boys.
No, you're right.
All right.
Anyway.
All right. Are we done with footy?
No,
yeah.
hang
Sorry.
on. We haven't finished because there's a backlog of trade news that they're just putting out right now. So hang on. Jones becomes a Saint. Another deal rolling. Zach Jones has made his way from Sydney to St Kilda. Picks 32 and 76, and a future third rounder to the Swans.
I say Kilda can be able to draft anyone. They got any picks left, man?
I don't know what they've got left.
They don't have any picks to draft anyone in the next 2 years.
see.
Hot potato.
They're stuff again.
That's it
Sorry.
for now.
Oh, they're
It's going
stuff.
to keep updating as we go, boys. But
Good mate of mine, Ponty, wants to know where I can get this, where you can buy one of these t-shirts. Well, you can't buy them.
Wait, a Solar Shine t-shirt? Or
Yeah.
does he want one Aussie 3 Brickies shirt that's coming soon?
Don't worry about the Solar Shine shirt, but the one Aussie and 3 Brickies clothing line will be... Are you right there, mate?
I'm just talking about the plugs, man. How many more plugs?
He's a good
can you
mate of
give?
mine.
Okay.
Oh no, you don't have any mates because you stole that.
That is
Talking about throwing people under the bus.
One club, man.
You
One
mate,
club.
So listen,
club.
speaking about throwing people under the bus, last week your mate Brody White was just losing
He
it.
was not happy.
He was
Not happy.
what happened? What happened?
The Tottenham dude. That's an Arsenal
Remember?
supporter.
Oh, he blew up. He
Did he?
blew up.
What did he say?
He turns clubs more than what's his name? Paddy Ryder. He's got more clubs than Paddy Ryder.
Brody Ryder.
Yeah, Brody Ryder.
Just you can't go
Brody
for both,
Scully.
bro. It's not possible.
Brody Scully.
Hello there, Broads.
Nah, but speaking about your Guernsey,
Is that Brody or
Guernsey.
Brody?
I've been trying
One
to...
club.
There's obviously a reason you're doing it because obviously the logo's come out this week. I'm still trying to wrap my head around... I've been trying to do... I did maths at school, year 11. Year 12 I stopped. I'm trying to figure out where the 150 comes in, the 150 years of existence, when Port Adelaide Power were born in the 1997, and then you got Port
Well, if you
Adelaide
carry the 7 to
Magpies,
the 5 and the 9 and the 2,
and
minus
drop
5,
what?
you drop nothing. That's the one
Honestly,
thing.
this conversation is not engaging.
What?
Let's move on. We
Right,
know.
I'll
Everyone knows what we're celebrating. Just
I'll
let's just
continue.
move
I'll
on,
continue
Sam.
to be bewildered.
It's not engaging, mate.
Okay, I'll continue to be bewildered.
That's an old Guernsey though.
Paul Russo,
It is.
what do I think about the Crows, Paul?
Tim Ginniver
I think top 10 side at best next year.
about Port.
About Port.
Yeah, that's a good call.
So,
you said about Crows.
Crows and Port.
And Port
At best.
At best, top 10.
So,
We'll see.
We had a record broken during the week, boys, for the marathon. Right, first cracking the 2-hour mark.
Crazy.
1:59:07.
Incredible.
it was.
Did they
Tested?
I was just going to say, they tested him yet?
Testing.
Yeah, I think they have. Now,
Regardless,
so
won't come out.
either way,
Athletics.
look,
Under 2 hours.
so there's in the sports, in the endurance sports, a lot of the Kenyans that win it. There is talk of the Europeans doing an EPO sort of thing in the African nations. So they go around, they dope up all these Africans and they run all this. It's pretty full on. I'll get some articles and I'll send it to you. When you have a read of it, it'll blow your mind. Absolutely blow your mind. But either or, 42 kilometres in under 2 hours. I can't even drive my car that far.
Yeah,
and
no.
that fast.
No.
Wait, hang on.
Did you see the pace he's running at?
Crazy.
He's,
Insane.
Yeah, that large pack of people behind him. Who were they?
pace setters.
Oh, were
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
So they were just pushing him along towards the
Yeah,
end, were
yeah,
they?
yeah. He had heaps of different pace setters along the way.
Yeah.
And Aussie as well.
How does he not
In that
throw
pace.
up? Or just
He's
die?
Kenyan. He's Kenyan. These Africans and Indigenous people, they have got these
Engines.
genetics, man. They're freaks. I used to train an African dude that's never lifted a weight before. Within 6 months, he was deadlifting twice as much as me, squatting twice as much as me. His 5K time was under 20 minutes, and it was a 35-minute when he first
genetics.
started. They're freaks, man, and they're just amazing athletes. Amazing athletes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
unbelievable.
another world record. The ladies, a Kenyan lady. She
was from Kenya.
I said Kenyan lady.
Yeah, no, I'd say she was from Kenya.
Yeah. So she did the marathon in 2 hours and 14 minutes, which is another world record.
Testo.
Pace setters are not allowed in marathons, but fair play. Johnny Manka. That's what he reckons.
Johnny, well, what?
This is a special event. No, he definitely had
Pace setters.
I don't know.
He
I
did.
just saw how
It was a world record.
Well, it wasn't a marathon race, was it?
No. Honestly,
No,
but
he just ran
either
under.
or, someone, but you're not going to catch him, you know. So
before that was like 2 hours and 2 minutes or something, wasn't it?
So he smashed it by about 3 minutes or something like that. So, which is huge in racing, huge.
Johnny Makers, he's hot on it, isn't he?
He's all over it.
Is he a top fan? Do we
He's
give him a
top-
badge?
He's a top
Well,
Does he get a badge?
He gets a free
You know
t-shirt.
what?
He gets a free t-shirt.
Team top fan.
You get a badge, mate. Top fan. Just like the Daily Mail tries to gives me every time I hammer them.
Yeah.
Guaranteed top fan.
Is anyone here a top fan of something? Just,
Yes.
What are you a top fan of?
Many
Probably
pages.
the Port Adelaide page.
I can't be a top fan there when they blocked me from every single Port Adelaide
Do they?
Facebook page.
Yeah, you block.
No way.
Yes, no.
All these blokes trying to tag me in Port Adelaide stuff on their
I
pages.
always declined it.
I've got a top fan badge, the Barmy Army.
The Barmy Army.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, because
You look like for you.
I've seen you belt him on there.
He's that guy.
Tear
He is sure
shreds.
that guy.
Tear shreds.
Oh, boys.
Another world record.
Okay.
Again, this is another endurance sport. Probably something you guys aren't into, but it is sport.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not into it.
Ironman. Jan Frodeno did the Kona World Championships.
Jan who?
Jan Frodeno from Germany.
Okay.
This is another.
you've studied that.
I have.
Yeah, that's
I have. So he done the Ironman in 7 hours and 51 minutes. New world record. Huge.
7 hours and 50
3.6k swim, 180k bike, 42k run.
What? How do you have the
2.2.
how do you have the mindset to do this? Like seriously, how do you have the mindset to complete that?
Yeah.
Drugs, surely.
No, not
Yeah,
drugs.
come on.
Test
Test him, man.
Nah,
That's insane.
nah. They weigh about 30 kilos. Could you imagine us trying to do that?
Can't imagine swimming
take
at
me-
30 kilos you'd sink.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'd have to get buoyancy shorts and 6 different suits, flippers. I'm like a brick. You throw a brick in water. That's what that's me. Going straight to the bottom.
That's mental.
All right, boys, I was going
Unreal.
to close off the trades here. So Adelaide forward Josh Jenkins has found a new home. He and a future third rounder have been sent to the Cats for pick 37
Hang on. So JJ and a third rounder.
for the 37th pick.
What's 37? Third rounder too, isn't it? Oh, it might be a second. Late second. Yeah?
Got a comment here from Adam Lodge, friend of mine. Get the tarps out. 150 years my ass, Ned Heath. Cheers, Adam.
Yes. He gets a top fan badge
And
for that
another
one.
comment, Ned Heath. And another comment, Ned Heath, Bogan from Woodville Park. Thanks.
That's where he's from.
Thanks, Adam.
Don't forget it.
He is as well. So.
What did he get done?
The deals that didn't get done. Joe Danaher, Tom Papley,
at Dom.
and Jack Martin. Deals that didn't get done. Carlton's manager Stephen Silvani says the Blues were told their trade for Papley likely relied on the Danaher trade. So
Yeah.
I think
Wow.
he's a very disappointed man.
Danaher.
So where does that leave?
Good, because I can't stand Sauce. He makes me sick. He reckons he won the trade with the Crows 2-3 years in a row with Gibbs. He killed us with Gibbs, screwed us in the arse. Big time.
He screwed
But
you.
He did.
He got you,
I'm telling
man.
you, he did. Thanks, mate. I just
Yeah.
told you he did.
No, I was going to say, that's classic.
I hate the arrogance of Sauce. It's about time that guy got absolutely pumped. About time. Martin and Papley, Blues supporters, Blues fans, Blues, whatever you want to call them, would be spitting chips right now. No Papley or Martin.
So
They
where
got
does-
Eddie Betts, a 33-year-old washed up small forward.
where-
I love it.
Where does that leave Danaher now and the Bombers staff and players?
He has to play.
Knowing
I'm
he
not
wants
sure.
to leave. Would you want to play with a player that number one has played 3 games in 2 seasons, whatever it is, and a player that wants to leave the club? You know, do you play a player like that?
I think you have to.
Well, you don't have
Is
to.
he in your best 22?
If he hasn't got the attitude, if he wanted to leave.
Well, it's
So
what it
now it
comes
goes
down
back to what he said before: is you either rise up to the challenge or the occasion, or you bitch out and you just go play twos and you won't get washed up.
But you're
No,
there.
it won't happen.
You're there
if
now.
they give him the choice,
You're there
he's
now.
he wants to play senior foot if he's fit.
Yeah, but his
It's
first
more about
choice
what the
was
club
not the
does.
Bombers, though.
Yeah, but it's about what the club does.
From what I know about, and I know some people that know some people.
Right.
Danaher doesn't want to not play at the Bombers. He doesn't want to be in Melbourne. He wants to get out of Melbourne. That's what I know.
Why does he want to get out of Melbourne?
He doesn't like Melbourne. It's too much. Can you imagine being a high-profile footballer and living in Melbourne?
Don't be one.
Yeah.
Don't be one. This is the thing.
Well,
if you want to be a if you want to be a superstar,
and on that much cash,
if you want to be a superstar sportsman,
I agree.
It comes with it, man. It's part and parcel.
Can't have your cake and eat it too, mate.
You can't be a superstar and then walk around with your head in the sand.
But if you have the choice, and he's been given the choice,
I've been told he's not happy with how they treated his injury.
Oh, really?
That's what I've been told.
There we go.
Just like Adelaide with Campbell Shulman.
Correct.
Yeah.
And Collingwood with
what do you mean?
Broomhead.
Yeah, but this deal.
James H didn't go anywhere, did he? Because he was
going to go Dockers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were going to send him over to Dockers. Oh, I honestly thought he was going to come back to Adelaide because he's in Adelaide.
That's what I couldn't work out. I'll say it again. Aurelio Vidmar, when he said this 8 years ago, whatever he said it, that Adelaide is a pissant town.
Yeah.
We are a pissant town for sport.
Only we can say that, not
All
you,
right?
Lucy.
Yeah.
We are a pissant town.
Excited.
It's the truth. We're a pissant town. How does a guy from Adelaide want to go to Perth from Melbourne already being in Melbourne? That just blows my mind. Not that I like him, because I reckon he couldn't get out of a wet paper bag. He's that slow. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Just dismiss.
No. This is. I'm glad. I wish he went to Port, though. That would have been good.
Bonner joins the Roos
Who?
from the Giants.
Yeah, it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Bonner.
And to North Melbourne.
Who cares?
Along with the future fourth rounder.
North Melbourne finally landed someone. Shit.
Well, they're going to end up in Hobart, mate. They will.
No.
Far
You
out.
lock them into 12th.
But Danaher was being pursued for half a year. That's what's strange about it too. You know what I mean? It wasn't like
A
it was
long
just like the last minute trade they were going for. Like this was a long time coming.
Yeah.
I wonder what Sydney were going to throw it in, though. Deal-wise, house-wise. I don't think it's more about the footy. It's more about the lifestyle for him, you know?
Yeah, that's it.
He'll go to Sydney. No one knows who he is.
I think he just needed a fresh start, though. His injury was
Yeah.
he's been riddled for
Yeah.
But anyway.
I feel sorry for him.
Hopefully he gets this shit together.
Yep,
No, if he
absolutely.
has a good
It'd be good to
season.
see him playing good footy.
Absolutely.
Just quietly, John Amunka loves the badge idea.
And he loves the show, boys. He
loves the show.
show.
And he
Johnny
wants a
Munka.
badge.
No, he gets a free T-shirt, Johnny. You know? He's right or die. He's right or die. One Aussie, 3 brickies, mate. So he's like original member of the viewage. So he gets it. He gets it.
OG viewer.
OG viewer. All right, boys. Socceroos. All right.
Pumping everyone.
I mean, like, who are you not going to pump?
Well,
really?
let me
see.
tell you, this reminds me of, you know, when Archie Thompson scored 9 goals against the 4A. Nobody cares about these qualifiers.
They played
honestly.
Chinese Taipei.
You know,
And Nepal.
Yeah.
See how short Nepal
What
were?
is Chinese Taipei for starters?
I don't know.
What does
This
that
is
mean?
it.
Chinese Taipei is a country.
That's
what
when
does
they
that mean?
freak out when the Socceroos make the World Cups, this and the other. They play nobody to get there.
And when we get there, when you got Graham Arnold, Graham Arnold who infuriates me.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's a
Because
rubbish
he
coach.
has not got a football brain, and just
Disgust.
it blows
Disgust.
my mind.
Yeah.
No, it's a
Blows my
joke.
mind.
It's a joke. Imagine if
Go
Austin
get
Oceania-
Guspinic again. Throw in 10 million. Do something. You've got
Yeah, nah.
just
They wanted an Aussie to coach the Australian team. That was the issue, bro.
no.
That's what it came down
Nah.
to. Because there's
I
plenty of
just-
managers that were
It grind-
overqualified.
Grinds my life that this guy gets a lifeline again. Pack your bags. I'm done with you.
Yeah, but it just shows that it's a boys'
Shit-
club.
Shit football. He plays shit football.
Yeah.
I don't care if he hears this. If you hear it, shit football.
Who are we talking about?
Graham Arnold, the Socceroos
Socceroos
coach.
coach.
Oh, okay.
Coach of Australia.
Shocking.
Does it matter how personal you are with players as an international coach? Does it really? Or does it matter how you move the ball and how you
Oh, it's
part that in the players?
more about your game style, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely game style.
It's
but
results based. You don't. You the thing with international coaches is really hard because you actually don't spend an awful
Yeah,
lot
that's
of
right.
time
Yeah.
until the big tournaments happen, where
Yeah.
you've got a good 6-week camp.
Yeah.
Before the tournament starts, and
Yeah.
you're seeing him every day. You're training every day. Until then,
Yeah.
you see him for a week, and then they're gone for another 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
it's-
really-
The thing
it's
with
hard.
that is as well, you're going to try and pick players that are playing in decent leagues. The A League is not a decent league.
Nope.
No disrespect to the A League or the players.
Not on the world
It's-
stage.
It's not on the world stage. We're not there yet.
Yeah.
Where,
not there.
you know, if we take the same route as the MLS have done and pump shitloads of money into it, look at the players that are playing in MLS.
Yeah, but to
now.
do that, you have to have like
Money.
less restrictions on the league.
Back to the MLS
Exactly.
again. Back to my rant with bullshit, rubbish rumours. They're talking Zlatan to the A League. He's not coming to Australia.
What for?
Where's he
500
going
grand?
to go?
If he comes to Australia, I'll do street talk naked almost.
Almost.
I'm not going to do it.
Almost. Man up, Sammy. Tell us how to do it.
Demops, what would you know about football? Petter, I used to nutmeg you with my eyes closed. You remember that time at White City I nutmegged you and put it in the top corner? You remember that? And then you tried to break my leg after you, prick.
All right, Peter.
All right, Petter?
All
right, bro.
All right, bro. I'll snap kick you, bro. All right?
Look ahead.
Could you imagine if the Socceroos in the Oceania still? Playing against Argentina, Brazil.
Flogged.
We wouldn't even know what a World Cup is.
Flogged.
Anyway.
Flogged.
Anyway, transitioning in, Italy is already qualified for the
Wow.
Do you know what?
Euros.
Don't care.
Well, I know you wouldn't.
Well, of course, because Greece suck. You
It's hard when
Don't care.
It's
You
hard
guys
when
don't know
they're
what good football is.
We won the Euro, mate.
I thought you were
what a-
Italian.
What an accident.
I thought you were all
What an
Italian.
accident.
Oh my
What an
God.
accident.
I'll jump this table. I'll show you what an accident.
What an accident!
Money box opener.
All right.
Split you right open.
Oh
Not
my
like the day goes, mate. The Italians 4 World Cups, yeah, 4.
I don't care.
And we're back now. Mancini's steering the wheel.
It's beautiful.
Mate, Mancini.
It's beautiful to watch.
I haven't seen Italian football in this good of a state in a long
They're
time.
playing some great football.
We are.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
I have never seen a team sing the national anthem so proudly than the Italian football
gonna
team.
cry.
Hang on a second.
He's gonna cry.
Hang on a second. Have you seen the South Americans do it?
No, I agree.
No.
No, I agree.
Get him a tissue.
No, it does not hold a
Hang
can,
on. There's 3 Italians in here, of course. But you know what? That's pride. But you know what's pride?
Have you seen the Crows do it?
Oh, you can't deny it. You can't deny it.
I'm not giving you shit. I'm saying that's pride.
Yeah, but just acknowledge it and say, yeah, you know what? You're right. Because it's not just us that think it, it's other countries that think it.
Hey,
Nobody sings the national
listen
anthem
to the
with
words
more
that are
vigor
coming
and
out.
heart.
Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth, Samuel. Look here. Look.
Listen,
right.
mate, I don't care how big you are, bro. I've got the table, bro. All right.
Hey, look, listen here. I said it's proud. The pride.
Yes.
Unlike the pride of South Australia.
We're back, baby.
We are on the right track, Johnny. That is right. We are on the right track. But let's give props to someone who's one of the goats in the conversation, Cristiano Ronaldo, 700 goals.
That chip was a joke.
Just see that.
That was a wrong one, man. Like that just spun off sideways
a
into the
googly.
goal. Huh?
It was a googly.
It was googly, yeah.
The guy's going to play until he's 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, he was saying, well, I don't know, this is again media spinning out. I don't know if he actually said it from his mouth. But he did say he's looking at his options over the next 1 to 2 years for after football.
Yeah. Oh, well, do you know what? He can retire. The guy's a billionaire. Oh, not really a billionaire, but he's a billionaire.
Yeah, he'd be a billionaire, man. His Nike deal would be over $1 billion anyway.
Yeah, but, yeah, I don't know, man. He's, I would love to see him, marquee, Valley United.
Yeah, man, come on, A-League.
So the conversation Ronaldo and Messi, what makes one better than the other? Like, obviously their goals are separated by 30 goals. There's no difference.
Ronaldo.
This
and
is
I'll tell you
this,
why.
so this is yeah. Go.
And I'll tell you why. Hey.
I know.
One played for Juventus, one did.
Anyway, we don't need one-eyed opinions here, Carmen. All right. One guy's done it in Spain, Messi. Mm-hmm. One guy's done it in Spain, England, Italy,
Portugal.
and internationally.
Yeah,
For his international
I didn't
team.
do too much in Portugal.
That's what's. Well, he won in the Euro.
And for Portugal.
Oh,
He's saying for Portugal.
For Portugal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
sorry.
he was at Lisbon. Sorry.
So
Well, when he was
one's
17.
won the league in 3 different countries, and won the European competition for his.
Top goal scorer
country?
in every league.
Wherever he goes, he does well as well. That's the other thing. Not just because he's won titles. Wherever he goes, he scores
100%.
goals.
It doesn't take a season and a
Until-
half to get into it either.
Until Messi, again, he's a freak. Nothing taking.
Yeah, we're not saying he can't do that,
Until-
Messi.
But I don't think he can until Messi
Well-
goes to another league and replicates what he's done in Spain. For me,
Does that show you something about Messi's character though? Like a bit of a better person than Ronaldo. He doesn't need to shop himself around.
Well-
he just stays in the
Well,
one
he-
club.
listen-
I like
Hang on
that.
a
The
second.
story with
You know I like one
Hang
club.
on, yeah. Okay,
hang on.
well, you got
The
one
story with Messi, all right, is he was a kid in South America.
Yeah.
Right, and 16 years old goes there. But apparently when he was 9, you know, Barca was already at his house, and he was always a short kid.
Yeah.
So apparently when he was younger, they were giving him some steroid injections to get him to his height that he is now.
And he's still 5'5".
Yeah.
Literally.
All right, so he was even shorter than, anticipated to be even shorter than that when he first came over. So he pretty much owes everything to Barca. So you got to respect him for
He's
doing
given
that
everything
too.
back.
All right, 100%.
But you can also
and
say it
loyalty is
both ways,
dead.
though. You can say it both ways. You can say, yeah, he's being loyal, or you can say he's just trying to play safe.
See, now your comment about Ronaldo not being a good bloke and...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well,
I'm just saying,
people
that shift clubs, people that don't.
So what if he's got a
people.
personal legacy that he wants to be the only player to go to 3 different countries and win 3 different Champions Leagues? There's nothing wrong
Sometimes
with
you
that.
need a new challenge.
That's it. He's won everything at Man United, done everything he could at Man United, went to Real Madrid, did everything there, and now he's in Italy now.
It's not like he's gone from a country and he's playing for Juventus and then he's going to go to Inter.
Yeah, well, he's not going to go to Tottenham or Arsenal.
Yeah. He's not going to go to another club in the same country.
He's not a roadie White. Roadie.
Yeah.
He's not a roadie White. Sorry, Rhodes.
But yeah, obviously Messi wants to create the same legacy but in different ways. So maybe that argument.
Do you know what? I think we can't really compare too much. We should just enjoy.
But that's how Ronaldo's better than Messi in our view.
We'll just enjoy their football.
Yeah, because it's not going to last much longer, man.
No, let me tell you, there will never be any 2 players at the same time do what they've done.
Oh, no way.
No one.
In that time of football too, like when it was like a lot of good players for a lot of good teams as well.
They still stood out.
They still like
They still
every
do.
year they were still the best too.
They just came after your Zidanes and Ronaldinho's. For me, Zidane and Maradona are the GOATs. I love Zidane.
A class player, but you can't put him in the same bracket as Maradona.
Well, he's done just as much as Maradona.
Yeah, but Maradona's Maradona.
Maradona did it.
I didn't even
coach.
He did it his own way.
Whatever he did it on, mate.
All right.
What he did with Napoli was unbelievable.
That's that. Both GOATs.
It is.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, and props to Ronaldo for smashing that 700 goal mark too. He's not far off the top. He'll take it all out.
I wouldn't mind some goat. I'm
Be
getting
good.
pretty hungry.
Okay.
Yeah. Johnny Maker's like Ronaldo to Man U, and then they roll at the club in another capacity. That's the talk.
What's that?
So he's saying he's going to go back to Man United and then retire his career there, and then probably be involved in some sort of assistant coach capacity, learning it.
Why would you waste your time to going back to a mediocre club?
Rabble.
Just
Rabble.
They just mediocre,
like the Crows.
and I love it. I love seeing.
We ain't a rabble anymore, Ned.
You even share 2 of the same colours. Rabble.
It's they're in trouble. They're in big trouble.
Mate, they're playing Liverpool this weekend, and Liverpool, the cop is just gonna.
No De Gea either. Apparently injured this morning. International.
He's not injured. He's just a
groin.
soft cock.
See, it's a bit different now in Europe for the Euro qualifiers because they do come up against a lot of competitive squads, right? So some of the surprising results is like Netherlands 2-1 to Belarus. They just got over the line. Now the Dutch team, what are your thoughts, Sammy? They haven't been great.
No,
Did you
they've been
see
very good.
England's game against Bulgaria with all the racism? How they actually
Disgusting.
Oh, that was bad.
disgusting.
That was bad.
So they were. I don't know if you heard Nedley, but some of Tyrone Mings. Is it Tyrone Mings?
Yeah.
They were caught. He's African descent, so they were calling him a monkey and that.
Sterling and Rashford.
No, they were doing
It was bad.
the Nazi salutes.
Really bad.
and,
It was just horrible.
No respect.
Who was doing
Holding
this?
up
The Bulgarian
Bulgarian fans. They got pumped 6-0 just quietly,
Yeah.
but at the same time they had to stop the game twice because of the racism chance and how bad it got.
When are we getting over this, man? When are we getting over this bullshit racism stuff?
So what was the country? Is it
much.
Belarus?
No, it was
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria
Yeah.
versus England. Yeah.
They're still, like, they're not up with the PC stuff yet.
Yeah, but you can't
know what?
have it, man.
Good
You know
salami though.
Europe's not. You know, as much as you hate to say it, you got to stamp out the racism, but at the same time, you got to expect it in these places.
Yeah.
You go to South America, they spit on you, they throw bottles at you.
Different world.
Mate, over there, like, it's harsh, man. It's harsh. They fireworks at 3 a.m. to keep you awake. Like,
Nah, it's crazy.
It's just next level. Like, I think that if the footy player, this is going to disrespect the footy players, but if they cop that abuse here, there'd be no AFL. They'd be crying in the bloody corner of the thing. It's just.
Well, Goods had when it happened to Adam
Don't
Goods
even
with the.
Please don't even bring this up.
Not that
I don't want
flog.
to talk about it.
Yeah.
Just leave it where it is.
He's an absolute
Because
flog.
if you want me to turn this place upside down, leave it.
There
You
you
guys
go.
literally may as well go live in Belarus.
Z.
That's coming from the
Back
bloke
to
that looks like a
Belarus.
fucking fisherman over here.
See, back to Belarus.
Rex Hunt.
Rex Hunt.
Jeez, you're getting more Belarus.
Oh, Rex
by the
Hunt over
minute.
here.
More Belarus.
This bloke here.
Anyway, Swedish team. Now, they made it last
side.
time. They're strong, man. They drew with Spain 1-1.
They're a good side. They're a unit.
They are definitely a team
Solid.
playing team, if it makes sense, saying it like that. Faroe Islands got over Malta, yes.
That's crazy. I don't know who I reckon that could be their first international win ever.
Oh my
Where are the
God.
Faroe Islands?
Where are
You're
they?
good with your geography.
He didn't even know where Belarus was, or sorry,
Yeah,
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria and Belarus are the same country, apparently.
And, yeah.
Same stuff, man.
Starts with a B.
No,
It's
it's
alright.
not. Stop being racist.
yeah.
What are they? Eastern
It's
European?
people like you,
Oh,
mate.
maybe.
They're both Eastern
Boys,
European.
we've got to hurry up because we've only got a few minutes left and
Okay.
we've got Sammy's to get through. So, France, Turkey, 1-1.
Who cares?
No. Okay. Ukraine upset Portugal 2-1 with a red card. 10 men.
Ooh.
So that's a bit of a...
Wow.
Andrei Shevchenko turned They've gone unbeaten in these qualifiers.
He is a magician. I love
Unbeaten
that
in these
guy.
He was
qualifiers.
so
Yeah.
good at Milan. What a player.
Oh, Manoli says, please mention West Ham. I love them dearly. Hello, panel.
Yesterday, Manoli.
What about Manoli's Fruiterers?
Yesterday, Manoli. Nah, West Ham going well. Going well, I reckon. Just quick mention to him because Manoli wants to talk about him quickly. Flying under the radar, Pellegrini, very good coach.
Is he there? Is Pellegrini?
He is been there
He
two.
is,
This is his
isn't
second year, I reckon.
Oh.
I don't think you're gonna make top 4, but they'll be
No, they'll finish 8th like they do every year.
6 or
The
7.
Hammers?
Between 8th and 11th.
Forever blowing bubbles.
All right, and wait, before we get on to Sammy's bet, because it's about to wind it up, again, apologies for the audio at the start, but we're all good now. And Sammy, you gave us a pony last week to bet on, and I believe it won.
Yeah, he got up. Nothing unusual now with these
It's
betting
paying like
segments.
$1.05. Don't act like
Mate,
you're
a
a
W
genius.
is a W, isn't
Don't
it?
act like you're a genius,
Hey,
mate.
3 for 3, Nedley. It all counts.
What's that top Waterhouse over here?
He's exactly like the media, talking shit. Again,
Fake news.
$2.35 is a little bit different to $1.05, mate.
Mitch Nicholson, someone get Ned a pillow.
Fall asleep.
It's time there, Nicola. It's not easy being a teacher that does a lot of
Surfing.
Oh, when you're
Nah,
Oh,
listen.
there's
talking
a
about the Euros, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
couple of big punts here from Sammy this week, though.
Nah, very, very. So Flip, they got up. Whoever listened last week got up at $2.35. Just Huey Bowman got him off the canvas, found the gap, took it through, and won by a bee's dick.
You've absolutely lost me here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes,
Don't-
enjoy.
I need to engage the viewers. If I lose you, that's fine, as long as the viewers know what's going on.
Oh.
I've got this week got 2 bets. My bets, official bet, is Aston Villa to beat Brighton, $2.30
You reckon?
at home. Villa's very strong at home. So I'm 4 from 4 with the betting. So you got to bet with confidence at the moment with me.
With John
Yeah?
Terry there, John Terry, you won't lose, mate.
Okay, so you got to bet. Am I right that the viewers should have some confidence in backing me?
Absolutely.
I'm 4 from 4. I haven't let them down once.
Absolutely.
Okay. Second of all, I've got a little pony in the Caulfield Cup because it's the big Caulfield Cup. Obviously, you know what the Caulfield Cup is, yeah, boys?
yes, I do.
So it's a big
Horse
race in
race.
Melbourne. It's a
Yeah,
big,
yeah,
yep.
yeah.
That's this Saturday. Mr. Quickie at $9.50. There you are.
Is that
in the
your
Caulfield
nickname,
Cup.
mate?
Mr. Quickie.
Mr. Quickie.
Maybe when I was about
What
12.
Sammy's missus calls him.
Yeah, it's a horse name
Hey,
after
get the
Sammy.
job done, brother.
How much you got invested in that one, Sammy?
Doesn't matter how quickly you get the job done, Nedley, as long as the job gets
you're right,
done.
and I don't doubt it for a second. But this might be the only bet you've recommended that isn't like $1.50 winner.
Incorrect. I've given
Right,
nothing under
let's see.
$1.95.
Incremental.
You will always
Let's
double
see.
your money with me. I don't give anything
Let's
else.
see. Let's see.
So, Mr. Quickie, especially if they're swooping from back in the field, if they're coming from behind, if it's not a leader's bias track, back Mr. Quickie in the big one.
Hot tip.
Hey, there's just before we go, there's one trade that's on Georgie's plate. Fremantle sent a future 2nd round pick and a future 4th round pick to Collingwood. Yep.
Done?
Is that
Done
done?
deal.
Is that done?
$7.49.
That's not bad. Good size.
Pick
2
69
seconds
and a
in.
future
Not
3rd
bad.
rounder. So.
Not bad.
Not bad. Good
Collingwood
size.
are all right, man.
Unreal.
They're good. They've
Oh,
got their
the
stuff.
the only thing we
worked
need to
out.
do is get a big forward. I think we just, yeah.
You probably should have gone for
We
Jenkins.
need one.
really.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's working without it.
We haven't got a GF yet, man.
Literally just put a big rock up there and you just kick it to the rock and then it'll just fall off the rock and let the boys do the rest.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, lads, let's wind it up.
We're done.
If you haven't, make sure you like, subscribe, follow, do all that good stuff.
Please
Links
do.
are all there.
One club.
Sorry?
One club, 150 years, one club. Just before we go, just have to
It's
mention
impossible.
it. One club, 150.
It's impossible to be one club
1870s. Get around him.
You're born in 97. Cut
One
me off. Cut me
club,
off. Close the
one
show.
club.
Close the show.
Good old Collingwood
Close the
forever.
show.
We're done. See you
Done.
later, and ciao.